Well, I'm here at the Vedanta Society of Southern California with Andre Van Zyl, who has been a member of the Vedanta Society for quite some time. And earlier I shared this book, The 12 Blessings, with Andre, and I've come here to ask him a few questions about the 12 Blessings from the perspective of Vedanta. So Andre, first of all, how did you find the book?
I was fascinated by it in the sense that we have someone in the person of George King.
Yes.
Being visited by cosmic masters and being privileged to receive blessings straight from the master's mouth.
Right.
And in a sense becoming a channel for that relay. He was the conduit through whom these cosmic thoughts and messages from Christ, ever living, ever present, were birthed into the world. So the Theory Society's understanding of the 12 Blessings matches very well with the non-dual understanding of Advaita Vedanta, which speaks of there not being two, but only being one, and that one expressed as many. And in the sense that each of us are called to represent that truth and that knowing, each of us are called to serve that truth and that knowing. I think the 12 Blessings serve as an ongoing broadcast from cosmic mind, elevating the vibrations of the earth to the point of upliftment and the erasing of negative vibrations and healing, becoming a healing channel for the truth of cosmic oneness to be experienced through us.
Can I ask, how did concepts such as obviously the earth and the sun, even the galaxy as living beings fit in with the historical context of Vedanta?
Well, some of the Upanishads speak of revelations of the Upanishads speak of understanding where the sages who saw this truth of oneness were able to exclaim in wonder and speak as if they were that one, and speaking from the vantage of that one, were able to exclaim that this very universe is my body. And the Bhagavad Gita speaks of the whole universe, the whole of manifest matter, being the body of God. So it fits in very well. There's nothing separate from that being of God.
And how do you understand this concept of Christ or the Master Jesus being in that sense alive today and able to communicate in this way? Is that something which seems foreign to you in any way, or?
Not at all. I think anyone who's had the least glimpse of truth and the least glimpse of what it means is aware of the fact that this is a living current, that it has never died and never will die and never can die because it was first never born. It took form through the life of an apparent human as it takes form through our apparent forms. But the vivifying current of spirit itself, of love itself, of absolute being itself, is the foundation of all manifest matter. So even the concept of it even to think of it as a surprise that it came through someone called Jesus is in a sense strange to me to even question.
And you can relate to it as being literally, as described, a sort of cosmic extension to what Jesus taught 2,000 years ago, but giving us a greater appreciation literally of the cosmos.
I think truth has to represent itself in different times to fit the needs of different times. And while avatars and messengers from the Absolute come at certain times in physical form, their messages and their thoughts, which are never not present, can be apprehended through other means. And George King became the channel for this voice of Jesus Christ. And the truth that Jesus Christ represents is still as alive today as it ever was. And St. Augustine said something rather interesting, which was the religion that came to be called Christianity existed even before the birth of Christ. So in a sense, that religion of natural law, the law of the universe, the law of God's love being the foundation of everything, it's no surprise that it would leak through George King at this time.
Thank you very much, Andre.
Pleasure.
And of course, the great master Sri Ramakrishna. Thank you.